On August 7th, 1977, an apple-cheeked boy, barely peach fuzz on his face, got off the bus in downtown Los Angeles, having traveled across the country with nothing virtually but the guitar on his back. He'd come to Los Angeles to become a famous folk singer. That boy was me. New Year's 2016, I wrote a little rumination about those days. It's entitled John Reed. My personal hero in the large illustrated history of Wallace Berman's life and work, Seminiculture, was John Reed, a poet and collage artist of no apparent relation to the dude buried in the Kremlin. In fact, he was a total loser, a drug-addled sponger and grifter who created a few ephemeral pieces of art before dropping out of sight for decades until turning up at the turn of the millennium as a homeless nut job furtively living on the Pasadena Library grounds. And yet, just a few years after his squalid wino death in 2001, there he was, immortalized with a portrait of his younger self and a sampling of his speed freak creations adorning the walls of a major art exhibit and catalog. For nearly 40 years, since I was 19, this has always been my nebulously conceived dream, formulated on my long walks from the Venice Boardwalk to Santa Monica Pier, when I lived in a dilapidated boarding house on Pico and Ocean, where I had to wear sneakers to take a shower in the communal bathroom to avoid stepping on broken glass and syringes. Not for me, world fame and riches, a sucker's game. I would have been happy to die a minor cult figure, content to have left the smallest talisman on the path of recorded history to commemorate a life spent searching vainly for art and love. For crying out loud, is that too much to ask? As a coda, that 18, just turning 19-year-old boy, on Ocean Avenue in Santa Monica, went out there one night 40 years ago and wrote a little poem. 40 years after, it was printed in Free Venice Beachhead.
All right.
Let that be a lesson to all you poets out there. It's just the waiting. It's a very short poem, I'm going to read it. Ocean Avenue, fall 1977. Any star that can shine in Santa Monica is lucky, or stupid. When I wish on the first Greyhound bus of the night, saying, "Buses gray, passengers green, are your restrooms nice and clean? How many feet are fast asleep underneath the matchbox seats, while cramped and screaming, a hand still holds a jelly sandwich 4 days old?"